Bitcoin just broke above another key level of resistance in the market, and on today's update video I will talk about what does this mean for Bitcoin, what is the next move going to be for Bitcoin, because yesterday I said I wanted to wait to see what the market is doing, and now I think I'm starting to see the direction where Bitcoin is heading towards next. So I will be discussing this, the liquidation heat map on the market, about where liquidity is currently building up in the market on the top or lower side, and many more important charts. So without any further ado, don't forget to slap that like button once again above 1,000 likes. That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. So only in the short term, we can start to see that Bitcoin actually created another move towards the upside. Right now, due to the fact that this weekend, it's actually quite an interesting move that we're seeing. We're breaking above this very important level of resistance, what was my take profit target last time around while we were pushing towards the upside. And right now, we saw yesterday another rejection from of this level. And after that, we pushed again towards the upside and broke above this key level of resistance. And right now, Bitcoin is hanging somewhere around 42.3k. So what is next for Bitcoin? I mean, if I'm right now looking at the Bitcoin price action right now, like you can see, we're in a very strong recovery. And actually, my target was first 42,000 US dollars, but now I am thinking about adjusting my target to 43.2k as my next level of resistance of this major recovery for Bitcoin. And then we have been creating a massive V-shaped recovery. What I am still expecting is that actually we are going to see a rejection somewhere, and I think it is going to be likely that it is going to be this red box right here, or potentially already this level right here sitting around 42.8k, but so far we've not tested this level yet. So I think Bitcoin could actually still go down a little bit further, see a massive rejection from off this level that we're going to be retesting on the top side, move potentially down back to 40.6k, and then going to see the next move for Bitcoin getting created. Because why? Because what we can clearly see is that basically the narrative follows the price action. So right now Bitcoin is being going up here, and the narrative has been, oh, but the grayscale outflows are not that big anymore because it's getting absorbed very heavily by all these other ETF issuers. But you have to understand that still there's quite a massive amount of outflow, about 100 million US dollars every single day. And once the market is going to be going back in towards the weekdays, I still think we could see potentially another rejection for Bitcoin. And I mean, I do know that BlackRock, etc., is currently buying up the price action of Bitcoin, but I still think there's a highly likely chance that we're going to see a rejection from this level and potentially move down either towards 41.6k, what is going to be my first TP target, or either to 40.6k. And those are two targets I'm currently looking at. I still think that Bitcoin over the course of the beginning of next week is going to go a little bit higher, but once we're going to be reaching that 43.2 to 43.3k level, that will be a very decisive moment in the market. And also one of the reasons why I'm currently saying this is because, I mean, I've been exactly calling the top right here, calling this move towards the downside ever since we bounced here. I said we're going to go lower, and here we bounce, I said we're going to go lower, and then here on the bottom I said I'm going to go long, and here I exited my trades. What I'm saying and how I can predict these moves here, guys, is mainly also due towards the liquidity in the market. And I mean, currently we can start to see that there is a massive amounts of Bitcoin long positions liquidations getting built up once again below us, and that's sitting somewhere around 39.5k. So that is significantly lower than we're currently sitting. So I actually won't be surprised if Bitcoin really sees another flush down towards the downside, because once again, people are really following the narrative. And right now the narrative is that, of course, the market is bottoming because grayscale is stopping to sell. But you have to understand that once everyone is going to be opening up long positions, the market is most likely going to go down. And once everyone is going to be opening up short positions like they did here on the lower side, the market is most likely going to be going up. And that is how you are getting wrecked. And that is why I want to be pointing this out once again. There is a massive amount of liquidity building up on the lower side. I still think that it is not enough yet for Bitcoin to really go there really quickly, but I think it is going to be like a magnet. It's going to be attracting Bitcoin to be going there, but it is going to be needing some time. And that is once again why you need to be patient, because I'm a very patient trader, because I can clearly show you, of course, the trade I opened up a few days ago here, what I shared on the channel, where I shared my entry prices, where I shared my take profit prices. I made an approximately 14 to 15k in profit right here, but you can clearly see here on my trading performance record, I've opened up only 5 to 6 trades in the last, 3 months here, but I have literally won every single trade of it. Only I have this link trade right here, but that was a few cents, so due to that I'm in a small loss over there, but it's literally 6 cents of loss, so I don't really count that. But literally you can see I opened up 6 trades and all my 6 previous trades were winning. I am not lying, these are the results. And once again guys, for my next trade, maybe it's going to be taking a very long time before I'm going to be opening it, but you have to understand that I only open up trades where I am very convinced of that I will be catching towards the green. So I will only open up trades where I think I am going to be having a big chance of winning, like a 90 to 80% winning ratio. So that is why I'm currently doing this. And if you want to be joining me with my next trade, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because I am sharing everything here on the channel, and I would highly appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel and of course smash up the bell notification to stay up to date about all these daily updates on the channel. And before clicking away the video, I've got some very important charts that I will be discussing later, but you have to understand that right now there are only 3 days left for you to be claiming this free $1,000 airdrop position on Bitcoin. And all you need to do for this here guys is only sign up an account using that link below, deposit $100 in your first 7 days, and you could be claiming a free $1,000 airdrop position here on BYBIT. And this deposit bonus will be ending in 3 days from now on. It's also only 33% remaining in stock, but you have to be very quick because yeah, time is running out. Only 3 days, and then it's going to go back towards a $200 airdrop position. So it's going to be significantly less. So this is the last opportunity for you to claim this insane airdrop position here on Bitcoin. So going further in towards the charts guys, we can currently see that Bitcoin is actually breaking above that daily EMA ribbon right now. What is of course critical resistance for Bitcoin, and if we break above it, it will be actually quite a good sign in my opinion. And of course we exactly bounced from my support target 39.7k. I talked about that level so many times, and the reason why I talked about this level guys is purely what happened in the past, because how I determine my levels of important support and resistance is usually historical levels, and this is the drop off point for Bitcoin. This was the level where the major bear market started. We saw a rejection and then the double top, and that was the point the big bear market started. So this level I thought will be most likely provide a significant amount of support, and like you can see it clearly did. So that is how I determine my levels. In the future I will be of course once again tell you why I will be opening up trades on these levels, but yeah, Bitcoin exactly bounced from off that level, what is of course beautiful to see here. I will be removing the upward sloping support line for a second, but basically what we can currently see here is that Bitcoin is in an entire gigantic reconsolidation phase, right? We're just reaccumulating between 40 and 50,000 US dollars, and I said that actually that is most likely to be happening, and in 74 days from now on the Bitcoin halving is going to be there, and I expect as we are closing in towards the Bitcoin halving, we will be getting that final run up here before the big bull run starts here, and that is the point where we want to be really getting ready, because if we are getting that correction after, or that sideways consolidation phase after the Bitcoin halving, that is your last opportunity to actually get in cheap. And it's not gonna take long anymore, because from approximately 9 months from now on, the Bitcoin bull market is set to be starting. So make sure to prepare yourself right now here. This is the time to prepare, not the time to panic. BlackRock is literally buying up Bitcoin. They're already holding more than 2 billion US dollars in assets under management, more than 50,000 Bitcoins they have currently under management. So this is quite massive. So I remain to expect that Bitcoin is going to consolidate in this region right here. And I said this several times before, if we break above the white line of resistance sitting around $48,000, that is the point where I would call the Bitcoin bull market is right now starting. So with that being said guys, this was it for me in today's update video. Smash up that like button back above 1,000 likes, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.